more NFT related. We have a look at the markets. The big news, which I'm sure you've seen everywhere, is we had a golden ape that was sold for $1.2 million, 600 ETH. Now, I actually looked at the transaction. The guy who sold it paid $2.3 million when he bought it. So he took a loss of 1.1 something. It wasn't exactly 2.3, it was 2 point whatever, but he took a loss of over $1 million in this sale over here. The seller is actually a bit of a
Dude.
notorious guy in the space for the wrong reasons. I'm not here to fight, but I mean quite a proven problem. But I mean, look how clean this ape is.
Bro, if I didn't know
Really
any
rare
better, I would think that's
traits.
Jimmy Fallon's ape.
Yeah, very rare traits. A golden ape, the hair, cigarette. I mean, really rare. And yeah, but he took a $1.1 million haircut, which again, no one is talking about. You see it all over Twitter. All you see is look, we did a $1 million sale. What? And then there's all the biggest guys in the space
Yeah.
tweeting this out. But what you aren't seeing is that the guy lost over $1 million in the sale.
Yeah.
Selling it now. And what's going to be interesting is to follow this gold ape and see in 6 months, does it sell for half again or where does it go? But I mean, look, I think it's overpriced. The floor price at the moment, $64,000. $1.2 million, even though it's a gold ape, very rare. I get it. There's definitely a premium to it, but this high, I don't think so personally. Anyway, that's the one. The second sale, which happened like 2 hours ago, so this is breaking news, is a CryptoPunk, the alien CryptoPunk, very rare, sold for $1.06 million 2 hours ago. 550 Ethereum. The alien punks are the rarest punks out of the lot.
Bro, they're
This
also
one's
the
got a
ugliest punks of the lot. I don't care what
this one's
anyone
got a
says. Those are
goatee.
so ugly. I cannot believe you would buy that. Even though it's rare, it's like, yo, that's ugly, bro. Why
Okay,
would you
I
want
actually
that?
thought you'd like him. He's got a goatee like you, and he's got
Bro.
glasses like
I mean,
you.
look, the glasses are
I'm being
cool. For
serious.
sure, we got to respect the glasses, but there's nothing
And
else
the
about that
goatee.
that tells me I would love. I mean, I know it's rare, but like, even if it's
Look,
rare, bro, you still got to go with it. There's no way he likes that, bro. There's no way.
you are the pixel guy, and you
I
are the
know, yeah.
art guy, and I'm neither.
And what do you think about it? Would you want this one over another punk that's less rare but looks
I
better?
think all the punks are ugly, bro. I think I don't like pixel art. It's just my
Bro,
feeling.
what about the
I'll
hooded
be
ones
honest.
with the
All of
glasses and
them.
hoods?
No,
And the,
all of them. I appreciate the fact that they were done a long time ago, and this was great technology at the time. They were able to put an image on the blockchain and create a smart contract. I appreciate all of it. But the art, as far as the art goes, I don't like
that's
pixel art
crazy.
at all.
We're gonna get a yellow card
And
for
this
Philip
is
here. We're gonna get a yellow card for Philip here. This is
and this is
unacceptable.
and this is the worst level of pixel art because it's the earliest. So it's the most rudimentary.
I
So
need to
I
know
don't
what
know.
y'all think. I need to know what y'all think in YouTube right now. What this dude was thinking. What this baby was
It
thinking.
could be controversial. I don't like pixel art, is what I'm saying.
I love
But I
pixel art.
think this begs the question. They're both over $1 million, give or take a couple 100,000.
Yeah.
Which one do you take, Kate? I give you $1 million, and I say to you, you can buy one of these two. That's all you can do with the $1 million. You can't buy like a beautiful house and car and boat and whatever else you can get. You can either buy which of the two do
I
you
have to
buy?
buy a beautiful, almost dang near perfect ape, or the
Damn
ugliest punk
straight.
in the entire collection. That is a tough decision. Yeah, I'm
So
gonna have to go with
what's
that
your
ape though. I'm gonna have to go with that ape, and I will not even make it my profile picture. I don't even want that as my profile picture because
uh
it's not exactly perfect, and that is just not worth $1 million, bro. I'm sorry, that is crazy. $1 million on the floor
okay,
is
let me ask you this.
4K,
Let
bro.
me ask you let me ask you this. If it was the best looking like a hooded punk that you liked, would you rather
I'll
take
take the
an
punk.
ape or a punk?
I'll take the punk.
It's interesting.
It's,
It's
it's it's less
interesting.
risky of an asset. I'd rather hold the punk. I have less chance of being ridiculed in 10 years to hold a punk, in my opinion, than an ape. If I bought an ape now at $1 million, I would get made fun of forever. And especially because if then probably they won't ever get to $1 million for a floor kind of thing. I'm gonna look like a fool. They're gonna be like, bro, you bought the top of a dead collection versus, yo, you bought the first ever PFP collection because it's the first
So,
ever.
It's not the first ever.
Well, I know it's
There
not the
are
first ever, but you
earlier,
know what I mean. Bro.
there
It's
are earlier
enough.
ones, which is crazy. Why do punks get that
No
notoriety,
clue,
right?
by the way. No clue. But everyone
Which
else
is
uses it. So
crazy.
that's what you got to roll with.
Yeah.
If you're going to choose between an ape and a punk, you got to roll with you got to roll with it. What about you? If you had that, the ideal ape or the ideal punk?
It's such a difficult thing. If I'm following, I'll give you my answer without going too crazy
Right.
and making it long-winded. If I'm following my heart, I would do an ape. If I'm following my head, being my brain, I would do a punk.
Yep.
Because I personally really resonate with Bored Apes. I mean, I've owned a Bored Ape. I've owned every Yuga asset, a mutant, a
All
dog,
right.
a amoeba, everything, everything except the
Cool
punk, which I would
cats,
love to have had.
noodles, clone I'm just kidding.
I've had all of it. I've had all that. No, but I'm saying I've never owned a CryptoPunk. I really, I've done incredibly
Point.
well in the Yuga ecosystem. And I feel indebted to them, and I feel attached to them as a result of it. However, with their latest moves that they're making, I think that they're losing their footing. I did say when Gordon Gono was diagnosed as being ill about 6 months ago, I said on the show. Remember, we had a whole chat about it. That I was worried about the future of Bored Apes. I'm not saying that we're there yet, but I do think we're starting to see when you lose a founder who loves something and is willing to work day and night, even though you have one or two others, it always does affect the brand. So yeah, my answer is for an investment perspective, and there's not investment advice for myself. I think CryptoPunks will retain more value long term. However, for myself, I would rather have a Bored Ape. And as far as a profile picture, Bored Ape all day. I would never ever.
You would
If
make
I
it your
bought the
profile
punk,
picture, or would you keep it your face?
I
Would you find a way to incorporate it with your face, or would you make it the profile picture? Like I would probably incorporate it because like you might as well. You paid $1 million for it. Like it would be on my shoulder or something, or on my shirt, or somewhere on the design. But it would still be my face because I'm a creator. But that's just me though.
yeah,
I don't know.
I think I would make it my profile picture. I'll tell you why. It
Unless my
stands out
hexagon.
because it's so rare. Because it's so rare,
I
it
know.
stands out enough.
It does.
It stands out enough that
Do you
it's
need a
identifiable.
hexagon? Do you need a hexagon for a gold ape? It's like, bro, this is clearly the most expensive ape, or top 5, or
one of the
top 5%, whatever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, in today's market, to see a $1 million sale is at or $1.2 million almost is absolutely incredible.
Also,
So
I was
that's
going to
been
add one point about Goner or Gordon or whatever his name is. When he left, I remember listening to the Full Send podcast. So if you guys remember, they went on the Full Send like in 2022, maybe yeah, it was 2022. I think it was in the bear market, and Full Send, Kyle, the Nelk guys were talking to them. I remember that podcast. I remember thinking vividly, like, damn, these guys don't know anything that I don't already know from other founders with floor prices that is 0.01. And it was crazy because I was like, wow, they don't have anything within their head that's that much better. It was just great timing, execution. They got it all done, but it'd be very hard to replicate this kind of thing again. Like, I don't know if they could. I think it was a lot of luck. However, I also remember thinking, wow, if they got in for the reasons that they say they got in for, then the place that they're in right now is perfect. And then they got all this influx of money. The gaming became more of a thing. And then Gordon goes, I'm not really sure about this. And it resonated with me because I was like, yo, that's exactly what happened to me when I was working on the Ugaverse team. People who don't know, don't make fun of me. I know Ugaverse sounds kind of silly, but Ugaverse was a legitimate team. They're from Germany, legitimate project. Our floor price was over 1 ETH for like 7 months, 8 months straight. We were a successful project, right? And I was with I developed their branding and marketing on their Twitter for like the entire time. I would argue I'm one of the reasons that they were so successful in that realm. And then when I stepped away, because they decided to go the gaming route, they decided to go the whitelist marketplace route, which I was like, listen, I don't know why you think that's the right decision, but it is a very, very short game you're playing if you go that direction. I can't do this if you're going to do this. And they kept going that way. And so we separated. And what my point there is, Gordon seems to have separated once they decided, hey, we're going to take as much money as we fucking can, and then we're going to make a game. And I think Gordon was like, okay, I'm out.
I don't agree. I think there
was some mental health involved, but it was more, I think it was because he was like, I can't do this. This is not what I want. It's not what I signed up for. Now we have all these
I think
he
was working with 3 hours, which is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
No
Caught
way.
up with him. He got ill.
He got tired. Yeah. Bro, they are the number one project in the game. It's like it would be like Steve Jobs walking away at the peak. And he's like, yo, we got all this stuff. Now we got everything we need to make the next thing. I'm going to leave. I feel tired. I'm done. I'm good. It's like, No way,
I
dude.
strongly believe it's legit what he said. I just want to show you here
What?
the Alien Punk was bought a year ago for $1.6 million.
Okay.
So also a
So bad,
half a
right?
million dollar,
Oh,
half a
it's
million
okay. That's a
dollars,
lot.
and it's sold now for $1 million. So not bad. If you bought it's interesting, right? If you bought an ape, you lost $1 million in the last year, but if you bought a CryptoPunk, you only lost $500,000.
Shit.
So that's
Really?
interesting.
Did you see
Here
comment?
we've got a CryptoPunk here, a hooded one that you like.